I am officially sick. As you might be able to tell. Hey, Jace. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate anyone who joins in. It's not going to be not going to be a long live stream. I am going to go out and take my walk. I am going to try to do some kind of a workout. We'll see what kind it is. But it's probably going to be something relatively gentle. Let me bring up the live stream. So, it takes me a while and a lot to finally admit that I'm sick. Usually I just try to keep on working through stuff. And usually I can. And I should be able to this time too, even though it's quite heavy in my chest. You can hear my voice. I have not slept well in a couple days. It more or less sucks. Feel it in my eyes. Hey, Susanna, my friend. Susanna says, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And a cough. But it's starting to feel like a productive cough. So anyway, I'm thinking about being sick. I said in the title I'm going to talk about A Course in Miracles, and I will. A Course in Miracles says that miracles are... Give me a second, guys. Here's what a miracle is. A shift of perception. We're just asking the Holy Spirit, we're asking God, can I see what is occurring now differently? Can I see my life differently? Can I see other people differently? Can I see the truth of who we really are? Me, you, the world, everyone. Can I see deeper? Which has me thinking about not feeling good. Interestingly enough, man, if you thought I couldn't say things when I'm 100%, wait until you hear me now. So, thinking about being a caregiver. For almost a decade, I was a caregiver for my mom with Alzheimer's, along with my dad, my siblings. After my mother died, after my divorce, hey, easy. You get a poop pouty. My father said, why don't you just stay with me? He needed a caregiver. He was recovering from a stroke. He was exhausted from caring for my mom, even though he had help. And I was happy to do so. During COVID, the shutdown, I had to shut down my business. Several times wearing a mask out in public, I was confronted by people. And they said, why are you wearing a mask? It's just a flu. It's just a bad flu. Don't worry about it. Don't give in to fear. However, what people didn't realize, what they didn't know about me, about my situation. Let's see. Maybe Garden says, how are you? I'm not well, but I'm happy to see you, my friend. People didn't realize that my father at 93. Hey, no chance. Mini Gardener says that Garden says I'm Indian. Namaste, my friend. I could not afford to bring even a cold, even a minor cold, home to my father. I needed to take care. My signature. And so I did. So when people would come up to me and say, why are you wearing a mask? Don't be political. Don't do this, don't do that. Again, they didn't see the whole picture. I had to take care of my father. Happily so. This is what the Course in Miracles says. We see the world through the lens of our perception. We don't see reality. If we did, we would be unable to judge everyone from where they are and what they're doing and how life proceeds. Just says, Eric, you must shave. It's making you develop a cough. It's all that extra hair. Although maybe it's helping me. Maybe it's providing a filter. I am overdue for a trim. Man, it's looking gray. So, Course in Miracles says, very simply, very succinctly, that asking for a miracle is simply asking the Holy Spirit for another way of seeing things, another way of seeing other people, another way of seeing the world, which again makes it impossible to judge anyone. Mini Garden says, please support me, friends. Absolutely, my friend. I will support you 100%. Let me bring you up. I am subscribed. I'd spent some time already on your channel. I have the subscription hit. So how are you speaking English right now? It's a good question. How am I doing anything? It's a spontaneous appearance within the primordial reality of possibilities. I open my mouth and the words come out. Mini Garden says, I am a friend, so please blue tick. I will. Hey, Bentley. So I wonder for just a moment, sometime during the day, we can ask for that miracle, the shift of perception, and see other people in their original innocence. And just offer kindness in return. So thinking of my father, thinking of being a caregiver, and the times when, again, I had to be careful to not even bring a cold home. Even a cold could turn into pneumonia and send him back into the hospital. And I wonder, what would he say to me right now when I'm not feeling well? And he would remind me to care for myself, to be kind to myself, to love myself, to give the same care that I gave to him back to myself. And as I absolutely love my father now, even though physically he's no longer with me, I listen to that voice of wisdom. Because I'm not feeling well, I choose to care for myself. I choose to love myself. And doing that, I have the same to offer you. In my own lovingness, in my own loving kindness, in my own reality of who we are. In that realization, I can offer it to you guys. Minnie Gardner says, see, good man, I like your video. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Signature says, hi, Robert. Unknown says, who are you? That's for you to figure out, my friend. I can't really tell you. Bentley says, Oakham, how are you? I'm doing good, my friend. How are you? Hey, Red Gamer. How are you? Thank you for that. Easy says, sorry if this might be a personal question here, but how did you, did you emotionally deal with the loss of your parents? Not too personal at all. Signature says, please, guys, I'm having a premiere at 12 p.m. I will do everything I can to be there, my friend. Thank you, Signature. So, it's weird. It was hard for me to deal with it with my mom. Well, I don't know. With my mom, it was because of Alzheimer's. I dealt with loss every single day. When you deal with someone with any form of dementia, you are realizing loss, moment by moment by moment. My mom was becoming less conceptual, who I thought she was, her identity in this world. every time I had a conversation with her, which was through the course of a day. So you got to deal with it with infinite patience and infinite kindness. And when my mom finally passed away, it was almost with a sigh, almost as if she's no longer not becoming, she finally is. All that letting go has accumulated in that final letting go. She became my mom. I had a contentious relationship with my mom. But in those final years, she became my greatest spiritual teacher. Because when you have a conversation with anyone in dementia, you can't say, I just told you. Aren't you listening? Pay attention. How many times do I have to tell you this? You can't. Because they only deal with this moment. So every time you talk with someone with dementia, they return you to this moment. Which means, you just have to keep being kind. What a great gift. Someone who teaches you how to be kind. Every single moment. Hey, Mossclaw. With my father, I'm still dealing with it easy. It's been 3 years, and I'm still dealing with it. And I deal with it the same way I deal with everything that happens. I just try to love myself through it to the best that I'm able. Sometimes I do it pretty well, sometimes not very well. Mini Gardner says, me subscribe to your channel. I saw the comments that you left, my friend, and I really appreciate that. So as you guys can tell, my voice is loosening up a bit, but I'm still not well. Hoping the walk does me better. Had a cup of coffee. Coffee helps everything. Having something in place, easy, helps quite a bit. Having an established meditation practice, having an established breath work, having that path of yoga and A Course in Miracles, learning how to forgive has been essential in me dealing with grief. Without it, I would have been at a loss. I don't know if I could have been an effective caregiver had I not had that in place. Here's something to consider, guys. Every single one of us is going to have to deal with this. Every single one of us, sad news, I hate to be the one to break it to you, every single one of us is going to have to deal with loss. Some kind of loss. This is why Buddha said life is suffering. Life is suffering because it's a continuous loss of something that we're attached to. It's a continuous dealing with that which we don't want. However, he offered a promise that there is a way to not only get through it, but to love ourselves through it and to love others through it and to help them. Mini Gardner says that Indian people do not support us. I will do my best to support you, my friend. Mossclaw says I lost my phone case. I'm sorry, Mossclaw. I hope you find it. Or you get a new one. Maybe you get a new one for Christmas. Easy says I feel so much fear surrounding loss. In terms of my own loss and the loss of my loved ones. So much fear and anxiety every day. I can understand that. However, that's a great place to start. It's a great place to be. Examine it. Start looking. What is it that can be lost? Also look at that fear itself. That fear is based upon something that has not happened. That fear is based upon a thought. The thought's not the reality of the thing itself. If you're so immersed in that fear that it keeps you from being truly joyful right now. Imagine that. Right now, that fear is whispering to you, easy. Love yourself. Love your parents. Love your loved ones. Because this moment is all you have. Don't project that loss into the future. Take that fear and embrace right now and what you have. Good morning, Carl. Hey, Nightmare. Nightmare says, just me, Eric, stopping by to say hello. Hello, my friend. And again, it's not just Nightmare. It is the legendary. It is the one and only Nightmare. It is our good friend, Nightmare. Let's see. Mint Gardner says, please, AAPA, SAB, Homeka, support. You got to support, my friend. Moscow says, I'm going to find it. I lose it all the time. I lose my glasses all the time. And my wallet. This says, we know that loss is always coming, so ultimately we live life to its fullest every day. Carlos Castaneda said, think of death as an advisor. Death is always present. Loss is always present. And it stalks us on the left side, always waiting for that one moment to tap us. If we realize that, we would take great care to offer love to each and every person. A large amount of our self-importance would disappear. Would you spend time in petty squabbles, disagreements with your loved ones if you thought that death could tap you on the shoulder, if you thought it was a reality? As much as we're afraid of it, we don't think it's going to happen to us right now. But what if it did? If we realize that, would you spend time arguing about where to go to dinner? Would you spend time arguing about anything if you realize you could lose everything right now? You would embrace this moment because this moment is all you have. Nightmare says, Eric, I can't help but notice you have moved your wall again. I try to keep you guessing, Nightmare. I want you to come in wondering, where is the wall going to be located this morning? Carl just put a video up. I'm going to visit, Carl. I'm going to bring your channel up so that right after I come back from a walk, I'll be able to offer some support as well. Excuse me, guys. As you can tell, I am not well. Our friend, Explore Kenya, says, hi, Eric. I'm here to report that we are about to get 1,000 subscribers since we first interacted. First off, there's no reason why you should not be a moderator, my friend. Second off, let's go to your channel. So I don't feel good, but you know what makes me feel better? Talking to you guys, knowing that you showed up, that you given me just one moment of your time in the morning. Thank you, guys. So, Explore Kenya, 971, 29. Is anyone here not subscribed to Explore Kenya? This is the opportunity to be a friend, to support someone, also to explore Kenya. Let me read the to the best that I'm able in my broken voice right now. This is the about. Explore Kenya is a YouTube channel that covers a wide range of topics related to Africa and the world. You can find videos about nature, humanity, life, and the world, as well as videos about interacting with nature, African resources, pointers to areas to invest, and charity to change the world. Charity to change the world. How awesome is that? This channel is inspired to bring stories about Africa and the world to a wider audience. The videos are informative and engaging, and they offer a unique perspective on the continent. If you're interested in learning more about Africa or the world, I encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel and stay tuned. You'll find a wealth of information and inspiration here. Inspiration, no human is limited. Thank you so much for that beautiful, beautiful description. 971. If we get 29 more subscribers, we can start working on watch hours. We can get this beautiful channel monetized in no time at all. Mini Garden says, hello, my YouTube family. Namaste. Namaste to you, my friend. Nightmare says, you think I am sick? I thought I was going to fight it off. I did my best. Moko was sick for 2 weeks. Didn't get sick at all. My brother, who works at a hospital, he got sick, and I thought I was going to fight it off. couldn't do it. I did my best, but I couldn't do it. Jace says, Nightmare, it's a rotating floor. It is a rotating floor. Moskva says, I posted true drawing vids yesterday. If anyone is interested in checking them out, I am most definitely interested in checking them out. Moskva is a great friend of our channel. I love everything she does. Let's see. Hey, Amin Bros says, yes, Jace. Nightmare says, I see Jace. Yogi had me fooled. Jace had to give away my secret. The one secret that I keep from you guys. Since we're giving away secrets, and I hate to do this to Jace, but since he gave away mine, I'm going to give away his. Jace isn't really bald. He just did that for sympathy subscribers. He thought if he felt sorry for him, he would subscribe. It's fake. Jace is a fake bald guy. And as a true bald guy, I take great offense to that. Jace says, 972, I subbed also. Thank you, Jace. I can help with that, even though I'm already subscribed. I got a secret. Give me 1 second, guys. So I believe we should be at 974. And we are. Just give me a second, guys. So I'll tell you something. I get a lot of joy in doing what I can to help you guys. Thunder says, say Yogi, how are you today? I am sick. More than before. Carl says, I was scammed by someone from Kenya before. I'm sorry to hear that, Carl. Carl, our friend Carl has a new video up, guys. And, hey, Tandra, can we get a watch hour update, if you don't mind? Let me bring Tandra up when I go on my walk. She's going to be up and running. Jace says, oh no, my secret. I'm sorry, Jace, you gave away my secret. Got to give away yours. Jace says, good morning, Tandra. How's the weather down there? Explore Kenya says, sorry, Carl, for that. Scammers are all over the world. They are all over the world. We get away from Mini Garden. Thank you, my friend. So if you guys could subscribe to Mini Gardenin, and our friend Explore Kenya. Tandra says, oh, Yogi, bless you. Thank you, Tandra. I will continue showing up. And I'm going to do some kind of workout. I don't know what yet. Tandra's, hey, Jace, pretty bad. How about there? I'm sorry, it's bad weather. Mossclaw's, I'm at 89 subs. Man, we should have Mossclaw at 100. Is anyone here not subscribed to Mossclaw? Nightmare says, Mossclaw, just subscribe. Thank you, Nightmare. Man, Nightmare's been such a good friend to everyone. I don't care what Jace has to say about Nightmare. He's good in my book. Carl says, they're not worth it. Yes, you are, Carl. Carl, I take great offense to that. Do you know why? Because you are my friend. I do not appreciate people talking to my friend like that. So, I just want you to know, Carl, you are loved and well loved here. And you're welcome here. You are most definitely worth it, my friend. Moskal says, an eye for an eye and everyone goes blind. All of our secrets is going to be revealed. All of our secrets are going to be revealed. Nah, only Jace's. Only Jace's. Moskal says, I mean, all of our secrets are going to be revealed. Nightmare says, Yogi instigated some Nightmare Jace beef. I think Jace instigated it. However, in reality, Nothing but infinite love between Jace and me. Nothing but infinite love. Hey, Skeeter. Now I should preface everything that I say from this moment on. From this moment on, there might be a chance that I have a fever. So everything I say could be some sort of feverish projection. Take that into account. Media Garden says, hello, dear. Hey, Skeeter, you're going live today, right? Didn't you say yesterday that you're going to go live? 4 minutes, guys. I'm going to go out and take my walk. Explore Kenya says, Moss Cloud 91. Let's see. Let's see where Moss Cloud is. 974. Hey, is anyone here not subscribed to Moss Claw? Hey, there's a video up there from 3 months ago exploring Manga Hills that looks pretty phenomenal. Kira Waterfalls, beautiful. Hey, we got to recommend this to our friend All Things Country. Full documentary of gold extraction. Let's see where our friend Moskla is. She's at 92 subscribers. 8 away, guys. Just give me a second and I'll dive back in the conversation. We'll catch up. I wanted to make sure that I was subscribed on my other account as well. And I am. Moskal says, yay. Well, I'm getting subs. Yes, you are, my friend. 7 a.m., so not too far. Excuse me, guys. Carl says, I'm on the mend. Me too, I hope. I'm on the mend from a lot of things, Carl. Hey, Carl. Since you're on the mend, just spend some time with us, with all of us. We will offer you nothing but love and nothing but care. We will mend together, my friend. Mini Garden says, "My good man, goodbye to you, my friend. I will see you more often." Carl says, "I'm losing subscribers." Give me a second. You're at 175, Carl. You were just at 153 not long ago. See, a happy Saturday from Carl. Beautiful trees, my friend. Nightmare says, who else needs a subscriber? Hey, are you subscribed to Explore Kenya? And our friend Mini Garden? Just says, okay, I'm live in a minute. Catch you later on. I'm going to be there to check out Jace. Here's my plan. When Jace goes live, when I'm getting out to take my walk, I'd like to bring him up so that he's playing. I can say hi. And then when I come back from my walk, I watch the replay. Neymer says, yes, Yogi, you subscribed to Skeeter? Carl says he's not subscribed to me. Neymer, are you subscribed to our friend Carl? Neymer says, hope you feel better soon, Yogi. I hate being sick. My woman says I get man flu. Fortunately for Mocha, we don't live together. She doesn't have to put up with me when I'm sick. I'm not a bad sick person. I just try to keep doing all the stuff that I love to do. Nightmare says, just sub Carl, my apologies. Thank you for that. That should put Carl at 176. It does. 176, Carl. Tanya says, I can totally relate to what you're saying. Here's the thing about being sick and maybe having a fever. I will remember nothing that I said. If I had said anything um, that might prove to be embarrassing later, I have full deniability. Is deniability an actual word? Did I just make that up? Skeeter says, drink some green tea, brother. It helps with your cough. I'm going to do that right after my walk. When I make my breakfast, I'm going to drink some green tea. Thank you for that, Skeeter. Hey, here's a quick question. Here's 2 quick questions. Does green tea expire? Because I have some old green tea. And 2, hey, Tandra, did I miss a reply? What's your, do we have an update for the watch hours this morning? Nightmare says, being sick is like being drunk. When it's over, you have an excuse for everything you said. Exactly. With that being the case, let me say, before I head out and take my walk, absolutely love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me in the morning. I love my 5 a.m. live streams. Explore Kenya says, Carl, 177. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Nightmare says, do you guys have LEMSIPs in the U.S.? We don't. Easy says, love you too, Eric. Thank you so much, Easy, my friend. Let's see, Carl says, don't mention watch hours. Agree with what Treasure Woman said. Who is Treasure Woman? Did I miss someone in here? And what did she say? All right, guys. Let me head out and take my walk. And then I think I'm going to do what Skeeter suggested. Oh, Skeeter. It says members only. So, hey, if you guys want to hang out with a fun fishing live streamer, get a membership for Skeeter. Watch hours are 5 days. Yeah, watch hours are 5 days behind. All right. Nightmare says, have a good walk. Eric, take it easy. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you being here. With that, I'm going to head out. I will see everyone. I'll be back 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Jace is live right now. If you guys want to head over and give Jace some love, some support. Carl says can't go live till Thursday. Hey, Carl, you have a open invitation to come in with me. Anytime you see me live, you can join me. You can plug your channel. We can talk about your channel. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. We can talk about trains. Open invitation. Guys, I'll see y'all later. Love you guys.